You to Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant analysis on the Dallas Mavericks getting beat by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the score will show you that this game wasn't close, but the Thunder just obliterated the Dallas Mavericks defense basically the entire game. But not only that, the Thunder played really, really good defense, getting a whole lot of steals, a whole lot of offensive rebounding was done also today. And it was just a game that the Thunder seemed like they really wanted to win. I mean, 17 offensive rebounds, 40% from three. They didn't even get to the free throw line that much, and it didn't even matter because they was hitting mid range shots, going all the way to the paint, and just really played a beautiful game of basketball tonight, and just was hitting the Dallas Mavericks in so many different ways offensively, and then they even played with more effort, and they even wanted to go out there and it seemed like they wanted to prove something. And although they did lose to them in the playoffs last year, it really wanted to show them that we're better, we're more mature, we're more smarter, and we can show you that we can beat you this year because the Mavericks got better talent wise and on paper, but so did the Thunder. And the Thunder is just another team, and it seemed like they was rejuvenated in this game, and they have been all season. And the Thunder are showing you why they are known as and mostly seen as a championship contender because of games like this where they just outplay their opponent in on both ends of the court. But the Thunder won 118 to 104. Thunder improved to 19-5. The Mavericks go to 16-9. And the Thunder actually won the first quarter 32-24. Dallas won the second quarter 30-25. OKC won the third quarter 33-19. And Dallas did outscore them 31-28 in the fourth. But that third quarter is where the game really started to get away from the Mavericks, and the Thunder never really looked back after that. And that's that on that point of the game. Derek Lively, 5 points, minus 12 and plus minus, one personal foul, two turnovers, one block, five assists. He did have 13 rebounds, and four of them was offensive out of that 13. One or two from the free throw line, two or four from the field. Didn't really have that many attempts, didn't really get that many looks, but he made the best of his game being on the rebounding end, and they needed that. Kyrie Irving played 40 minutes tonight. They really needed as much offensive power as they could get, and it still wasn't enough to beat the Thunder. He only had 17 points, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, five assists, two rebounds. He also was 3 of 5 from three. He got no free throw attempts tonight. He was 7 of 14 overall from the field. They held him really well. They guarded him really well, stayed in front of him, and he basically kept giving up the ball. And sometimes he just let that thing fly, especially from the 3-point shots that he hit later in the game. He ended up getting some good looks at those and knocked him down. Luka Doncic, he was really they held him in check real good tonight. They stayed in front of him. They forced him to pass. They forced him to give up the ball early. They picked him up to make him work to even get past the half court line. And he did still have a decent game, but he didn't really come alive until the second half, and he started hitting some shots. But by then, the game was almost out of reach. 16 points for him, minus 14 and plus minus, three personal fouls, six turnovers, four steals, five assists, 11 rebounds. So a double-double for Luka Doncic. He also had one offensive rebound, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from three, 5 of 15 from the field. Didn't shoot it well, didn't really do much until the game was almost out of hand. Klay Thompson, 19 points, minus 17 and plus minus. He had two personal fouls, four rebounds, one of them was offensive, 5 of 10 from three, 7 of 14 from the field. This was one of his better games. It just didn't make that much of a difference after a while because once they got a little bit too far behind, everything started to fall, and by then it didn't really matter. It was just trying to play keep up or catch up. Quentin Grimes only had 4 points, minus 10, and plus minus, two personal foul, three turnovers, one steal, two assists, three rebounds. One was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, or 3 from three, 1 of 5 from the field. Didn't play well, but he only played 18 minutes anyway. Oliver had 6 points, plus four and plus minus one assist, two rebounds, 2 of 2 from three, 2 of 4 from the field. Najee Marshall has been playing really well this entire season, just being able to put the ball on the floor, hit threes, get to the free throw line, and rebound. 19 points for him, minus 14 and plus minus one personal foul, two turnovers, one steal, two assists, four rebound, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Kessler Edwards played 1 minute. He didn't do much because of that. Minus two and plus minus. Dwight Powell only played 1 minute, didn't get a statistical stat. So he was minus two and plus minus, and that was it. Daniel Gafford played 16 minutes. He was only held to 9 points. He only had two rebounds and one assist. He was 4 of 4 from the field, but couldn't get into double figures. Spencer Dinwiddie was 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, three rebounds, four assists, three steals, three turnovers, one personal foul, minus one and plus minus 9 points. And Jason Gortman, 0 points, minus two and plus minus. He only played 1 minute, so he didn't really impact his stats. The Markieff Morris did not play. Coach's decision. 38 of 80, 47% from the field, 15 of 36, 41% from three, 13 of 19, 68% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, 25 assists, 10 steals, 2 blocks, 18 turnovers, 12 personal fouls, and 104 points. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder, Jalen Williams started to come alive, especially in that second half, hitting the mid-rangers and things like that. He finished with 18 points, plus 5 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 1 block, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from 3, 8 of 21 from the field. Isaiah Hartenstein was really, really good tonight. He finished with a double-double, 10 points and 13 rebounds, with 5 of them being offensive. 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, minus 6 and plus minus, 0-1 from the free throw line, 0-1 from 3, 5-11 from the field. Shai Gilgeous had 39. He scored so much that you thought he would score more by the end of the game, but he ended up playing 38 minutes. He had 39 points, plus 22 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 of 9 from 3, 15 to 23 from the field. He basically did whatever he wanted to do on the court offensively, and he also was just outstanding defensively. And this was a game where he stepped it up, even defensively. He really stepped it up and really showed that he can lead this team possibly to a championship. And that's the whole purpose of building this roster, because they feel like they got to put all their chips on the table and go all in and show that they're the best team in the league. We'll see if that happens. Obviously, Chet Holmgren is injured, so they're not fully healthy. But this team does look as good as we thought they would so far. And they did the same thing last year in the regular season, and they're continuing that this year. Lugens Dort had 11 points, 0 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 was offense. So he was 3 of 7 from 3. Hit a big 3 that really sealed the game for them in the fourth quarter. He was 4 of 10 from the field. Carson Wallace had 11 points. So all 8 starters got in double figures by the end of the game. Plus 15 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 steals, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 3 of 9 from the three-point line, 4 of 10 from the field. Dylan Jones had 0 points, plus 2 and plus minus. He was 0 of 1 from 3. That was his only field goal attempt. He only played 1 minute. That's why. Kendrick Williams played 17 minutes, 9 points, plus 17 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the field. Brandon Carlson, 0 points, plus 2 and plus minus. He only played 1 minute, so he couldn't contribute that much. Alex Caruso played 22 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 rebounds. 1 was offensive, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, plus 2 and plus minus 6 points. Isaiah Joe, 9 points, plus 11 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 of 8 from 3. That was his only attempts, no free throws. Aaron Wiggins had 3 points, plus 8 plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 from the field. And then AJ Mitchell, 2 points, minus 8 plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. It was offensive, 1 of 3 from the field, 46 of 101, 45% from the field, 20 of 50, 40% from 3, 6 of 7, 85% from the free throw line. They had 52 rebounds, which is crazy, 29 assists, 14 steals, which is crazy, 5 blocks with the 13 turnovers, which is showed them that they took good care of the ball and didn't really give them too much of an opportunity to get easy transition points. And 17 personal fouls. They did foul 5 more times than the Mavericks, but the Mavericks didn't shoot that well from the free throw line, even though they shot a whole bunch more than the Thunder, basically 12 more free throws, but they didn't convert on a lot of those opportunities because they shot 68% as a team. Other than that, the better team won tonight. It was a game of attrition, and I think that it was just fun to see both of these teams compete. We haven't seen them play against each other in a while, and something was on the line, the ability to win the NBA Cup, and Thunder advance. People think the Mavericks are a pretender this year, and they really went against a really well-oiled machine in the Oklahoma City Thunder that's been running ramshart over the NBA this year, and they continue their winning ways in their dominant fashion, and they're playing their brand of basketball. The swipe and snipe type of style that they're playing right now is just hard. They stripping you, getting to the free throw line, getting to transition, and then they're getting to the paint, kicking out for threes, getting all the way to the basket, dribbling, and if you cut them off, they able to hit lean in threes, fade away lean in mid ranges, fade away mid ranges. And if they don't do that, they can just do a stop and pop, pull up jumper right in front of your face and make it. And then they can still hit the threes when they're up and down. They can get back in games because they trust each other. They play well. They communicate well defensively. They have a lot of effort. They have a lot of tenacity, and they just look forward to competing. And that's what you want to see in a young team that's trying to prove themselves and show that they can get to a championship, even though this is going to be their first in Oklahoma City. But they won one with Seattle because of Dennis Johnson and his Finals MVP performance. But other than that, I like what I have seen from the Thunder all year. I don't really have anything negative to say about them besides they need to get healthy. And once they get healthy, this team is going to be tough. You literally have to beat this team in a lot of different ways to be able to get a lead and keep it before the fourth quarter is over. And they only lost 5 times, and that's a perfect example of why it's hard to beat this team. But the Mavericks, they switched some things up and they moved the ball a little faster. They made quicker decisions this game. It just wasn't enough. The Thunder was just on top of everything they was trying to do. They was coming at people. They was swarming. They was making them make decisions. They was making them make decisions they didn't want to make. They kept Luka and them uncomfortable, and they kept putting long, big bodies that can move and stay in front of them on them all night, and it just made it a clunky possession most of the time for the Mavericks, and they was able to capitalize off opportunities because of that too. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. I fixed the settings so you should be able to get notifications when the analysis comes out, and you can just watch it when you're ready to go. Other than that, if you like content like this, I made videos and conversation videos just like this. Not only that, I also made breakdowns of current legends, future legends, past legends, mock drafts, and NBA draft coverage. So if you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. And if you don't believe me, you can check out my channel. I got over 3,000 plus videos on my channel. So if you want to see what I offer, you want to see the type of content I do, that's a good time to check it out, is when you have free time. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for riding for me over the years. And if you've been part of the team and you've been part of the channel, thanks for staying subscribed. Thanks for watching the content. Thanks for liking and enjoying it for what it is. That's all I can ask you guys to do as fans. Thanks for following me on other platforms to get different type of content that this YouTube channel can't do or I don't put on it. And if you love the YouTube content, you can follow me to get me to know me more personal things on other platforms too. That'll be on my channel too. And if you don't, you can just enjoy the content that I offer when it comes to telling my opinion about basketball, and that's how it works too. I ain't gonna trip about that. And if you just clicked on and clicked off for whatever the reason, thanks for showing interest. That we still need that too, because that's how you gain new people, even if it's in the future. Other than that, see you guys later. It's gonna be another easy day tomorrow with 2 games on only tomorrow. And I will be just saying, hopefully see you guys with more analysis, hopefully the evening of tomorrow.